What's going on, everyone? C2 and Tyler, what's going on? Scent of the day, OG Hawas, just chilling at home for today. Tyler, Hawas, great fragrance. You cannot go wrong with it. Scent of the day, Eros EDT. C2, you have a bottle of Eros EDT or you just have a sample? Joel, what's going on? Scent of the day, Carolina Herrera Virgin Mint. Never heard about that, honestly. Um, Now, I do like Carolina Herrera fragrances. I like the Bad Boy line. I like the Bad Girl line. But unfortunately, that's pretty much all I have smelt from, Carolina Herrera. That's really all my Dillard's offers. I don't even think like my Sephora or my Ulta even has any Carolina Herrera fragrances. But, I've tried a decent amount of the Bad Boys and I've tried a decent amount of the Bad Girls. And generally, I think Carolina Herrera has a lot more makes than misses, at least in their, bad girl and bad boy line. On my way back home from Louisiana, ooh, C2, nice. What were you doing in Louisiana? And did you pick up that bottle in Louisiana? Um, yeah, that's it. One's scent of the day. My scent of the day, one that I have not worn in a hot minute, but I definitely do enjoy wearing this fragrance. This is one that me and my girlfriend match. But we have different ones. So like we kind of match, but we just match like brand. So I have Mason Alhambra Bright Peach. She has Mason Alhambra Lovely Cherry. So normally, we'll match those together. I'll go Bright Peach. She'll go Lovely Cherry. Now they're not the best fragrances to really match because this is more of a warm weather fragrance and Lovely Cherry is more of a cool weather fragrance. However, Bright Peach is an absolutely beautiful fragrance. Clone of Bitter Peach. Now, this is not going to be for everyone. And honestly, I didn't really like this one. And insane, like I did like it when I first got it, but I thought it was pretty feminine. I've had it for a while and it has macerated. So I'd say give Bright Peach a chance. It's like 17 bucks. It's a very cheap fragrance. I like the Jordan poster. Thank you, Will. Nah, I was just there from your grandma. She had a fall and had to get surgery. She went to check up on her and she's doing great. That's good, C2. I hope she continues to do good on that recovery. Tomorrow's supposed to be about 90. Can't decide if you should wear Eros Energy or Jean Love Vibe. Um, Damn, I mean, I don't know, because Eros Energy is great. I've tried stuff with the Pacific Chill DNA. Maybe tomorrow go Jean Love Vibe, Tyler, if you want my opinion on that one. They said she can put weight on it instantly, but she has to rehab. Well, that's good because a lot of people, I'm assuming if she fell, are we talking like her legs or her hip? Because normally when old people fall, it's their hip. If she's able to put like weight on her hip, like if she fell and it was her hip and she's already able to put weight on it, that seems like it's going to be a pretty good recovery. And you should be happy about that because a lot of times hip injuries end up just like taking out old people, which is sad. Dude, I'm so stupid. Just bought a 2019 batch of Aventus. How'd you accidentally buy a 2019 batch? Unfortunately for me, peach is not for me. But after spraying it in the air, will be my scent of the day tomorrow. Oh, so you're saying normally peach isn't? Oh, unfortunately, peach isn't for you. But after spraying it in the air, it'll be your scent of the day tomorrow. So bright peach is going to be your scent of the day tomorrow. Gotcha. My Red Ross Thai mango. Mango smell is fire. I like mango. Like I love mango in general. I love mango candles and stuff like that. But I have tried like a bunch of mango colognes. Don't like them. They all smell buttery to me. Your education is graduation. My education is graduation. I haven't even graduated yet. I'm still in high school. It's her legs. She recovered well from it because she's 96. Oh yeah, 96 too. Yeah, for sure. Grim, what's going on, man? Yeah, I feel like vibe would probably fit the weather more of a tropical pineapple vibe. Pineapple, a little bit of cucumber, melon. And it's like here's the thing too with kind of like that Pacific chill DNA, the vibe that I've gotten from it is it's just this beautiful kind of like fresh everyday powdery DNA with this just kind of like nice juicy pineapple on top. It's a good fragrance DNA for sure. Not accidentally, but just because I was all hyped up about it. So how'd you figure out it was a 2019 batch and which one like how do you even find like an old batch? Because I know you could look up like sealed 2017 batch of Aventus, sealed 2016 batch of Aventus, but how would you tell otherwise if they're not like advertised as what it is? Sandalwood perfume oil is the best, bro. I think sandalwood smells good. Sandalwood for me is kind of hit or miss. So either I love it and the good sandalwood notes, I love sandalwood and fragrances if they are done good. Oh, Red Ross Thai Mango will be your scent of the day tomorrow. Okay, Joel, I was so confused because I thought you were saying you don't like peach, but bright peach was going to be your scent of the day tomorrow, and the Thai Mango is your scent of the day today. I was like, so you don't like peach, but you're going to wear a peach fragrance. That makes much more sense. I knew I was having a hard time with that. Well, that one seems good, Joel. But yeah, sandalwood for me, it's really hit or miss. Either I love it or I hate it. There's a lot of sandalwoods I've smelt that I hate, a lot of them that I've smelt that I love. Facebook Marketplace. He's a trusted guy. Thank gosh. Supposed to be a very fruity batch. I'm Hyatt, but your wallet took it. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Because, like, well, what you probably spent like $200-300 on it looking at a lower end. And you know, older batch, very fruity batch. Damn. I mean, that could be good. Only difference of Pacific Chill. Oh, Gene Low Vibe and Pacific Chill. Pacific Chill, way more pineapple heavy. Gene Low Vibe, more aquatic rather than tropical, but it's pretty balanced. For me, I didn't get that much of like a aquatic vibe at all from like the Kelowna Pacific Chill that I had. Literally, what it smelled like to me was like 1-to-1 of like Game of Spades Full House with pineapple on top. Like it literally just smelled like Full House or something with that imagination DNA with pineapple on top. Start my job Tuesday. Nice, C2. Give me back my son. Who is your son? Bro, what? Bro, oh my god. I swear to god, bro. If we're gonna have a bunch of just like weird like spammers coming in, dude, I swear to god. I'm gonna grab my water real quick, even though it's literally just on the other side of my bed. Oof. Damn, trolls are out of control. Absolutely, dude. And now here's the thing. Sometimes trolls can come in, they can be funny. Sometimes if they're just weird though, or if too many come in, that's where it does definitely tend to get weird. I have a question for you all. The game 7 of the NBA Finals started 5 minutes ago, even though it's probably still not going to start for like 25 more minutes. But who do you guys have? It's 3-3 right now. Whoever wins tonight wins the NBA championships. It is the Indiana Pacers or the Oklahoma City Thunder. Now, who would I want to win? Probably neither of them. I don't like the Pacers. I really don't like the Thunder. If I had to pick one of them to win, though, I would rather see the Pacers win than the Thunder win, just because the Thunder are definitely going to win in the future, and maybe the Pacers won't win, or if they, do win in the future again, it's not going to be as much as the Thunder are going to be winning. So I want the Pacers to win tonight. Let me know your guys' thoughts. Hello, brother. What's going on? Dejaber? I don't know how to say that. If I butchered that, please let me know. How about Tenemella, Goodfellow, and Co. Juniper and Sandalwood? Smells solid. Woody, fresh. Doesn't really last project well. I'm pretty sure I had the Juniper and Sandalwood. It might not have been that, but I had one of the Goodfellow and Co. ones that had like a lot of Juniper in it. And I thought it was good, but it gave my girlfriend an allergic reaction, so I could never wear it. Bring out the big guns with Zamboni broom. What's a Zamboni? Mr. Rolex, what's going on, man? Thunder in 7. Nah, I have Indiana winning just because I think it would be cool to see them get their first championship. They did a good job pushing through the finals. Exactly. And it's like, here's the thing. If you look at it right now, the Pacers and the Thunder, who had the harder time to get to the finals? The Pacers. Which is a more impressive run? The Pacers. Right now, you're potentially looking at like a 2011 Dirk Nowitzki, type run. It's crazy. I have a question. Shanks, what's going on? Ask away. Don't like the Pacers at all. Pacers fan base is low-key OD. I mean, C2, to be fair, you had literally said that, you had literally said you didn't know about the Pacers, so can't talk trash on them. That is not who I decided. Bro, what? That is not who I hit. Bro, what? No, that is not who I hit. Dejaber, I did not mean to hide you. If you're still in here, I did not mean to hide you, man. That was my bad. Trying to get the person under you. What do I think about Sospiro Vibrato for summer. Sospiro Vibrato is such a good fragrance. It is this beautiful grapefruit peppery fragrance. I highly recommend you check it out. One of my buddies has it. He wears it pretty often. And we're talking, he does about 2 sprays of it. It is very strong. Stanford, what's going on? Scent of the day, Kajal Icon. Is that one a God of Fire clone, or what is that one? You never watch a hockey game, Zamboni, resurface the ice, joke about the trolls, get rid of them. Oh, I know, I have no clue. I've never watched hockey. And well, I've seen hockey, like I've seen it live in person, and I've watched like some hockey clips, but I've never like actually sat down to like watch, you know. But I'm a Mavs fan, so I'm still low-key pissed about Luka. We're getting Cooper Flay, kind of makes up for it. Rumors, Nico might trade Cooper for Giannis. You can't do that, though, because where are you going to fit Giannis's contract on that team? And also, they're not going to trade the first overall pick for Giannis unless the Bucks really wanted to get out. But again, you wouldn't have enough capital. I mean, even though, yeah, you guys freed up some with Luka, you still took on Anthony Davis's contract, right? So you're at a point where like you have 2 superstars on 2, you know, $50-40 million contracts a year. How are you going to fit another person in there? But if you can get Cooper Flagg on a good rookie contract, then you could get him, and you know, he just gets to play, right? Pacers didn't play the Nuggets. That's the only thing I would say. Well, Pacers didn't play the Nuggets because they're in the total opposite conference as them. They can't play the Nuggets in the playoffs. I mean, also at the same time, though, you're saying that you didn't expect the first seed Thunder to beat the Nuggets, even though they're a great team, even if they are, you know, one of the more higher seeds, one of the better teams in the league. You're saying you didn't expect the Thunder to beat the Nuggets. C2, that's all I'm trying to say. I mean, you look at who had a much tougher run this year, Pacers by far. You can't really, like, be impressed by a first seed unless they literally sweep every single team because they're the first seed. You expect them to be good, or they were a false first seed. Zamboni, pretty much a little lawnmower thing, drives across the ice. Cavs were set to choke. Donovan Mitchell set to choke in the second round. C2, it seems like you're just like making excuses for the Thunder. Got a steal, $50 for Blitz Chanel EDP. Hugo reversed, and Azara wanted EDT, was so lucky. What are the sizes on all those? But those definitely, that for $50, that's amazing. Magic fan, happy we got Desmond, but our future's cooked. I mean, at the same time, it's not like you guys had much of a future to begin with. Like, yeah, you guys had some decent draft capital, but you guys are becoming a better team. Those picks really aren't going to amount to anything. You're at a point where it would make more sense to sign guys opposed to drafting guys. You guys are kind of in a win now mode. Even last year, you guys were kind of going into like a win now mode. You know, you're picking up Contavious, Caldwell Pope, bunch of these veterans, right? That's what you guys were in a win now mode. And now even more than ever, right? Really wish Clay got more play time. He's not as a good three-point shooter as he used to be, but he's still one of the best. Absolutely. And it's like he's getting older. He's going to get slower. Like, but he's still an amazing player for what he can do, right? I don't know why I keep saying right. Grab the camera for a Lamar Jackson edit. Oh, there we go. All 100 ml reverse was 125. Wow, that's an insane deal. Everyone was really sleeping on the Thunder until they beat the Nuggets in 7. Slightly used, but we're like 90% full. Yeah, but see, like, here's the thing. Still, that's a really good deal. C2, I'm going to be honest with you. I did not hear anybody. First of all, if you're saying people were sleeping on the Thunder, no, they weren't. Everyone was saying that the Thunder were going to win from pretty much the second half of the season. Until they beat the Nuggets in 7. People were not sleeping on the bro. They almost lost to the Nuggets. People were not sleeping on the Thunder. What are you talking about? I know it's unfair, but he just hated. Oh, I just gave my friend Nautica Voyage for Hawass. Didn't like Hawass, trying to get rid of it. I didn't wear Voyage, so he gave it to him. But see, here's the thing. It can't even be an unfair trade at that point if you got a cologne you like more and got rid of a cologne you didn't like, and he got a cologne he likes more and got rid of one he didn't like. That's a win-win. Yeah, we win now mode. We're in a win a championship now mode. That's what win now mode is. You guys were not in win now mode. C2, that's very, very, very incorrect. You're saying the Magic have been in a win now mode for a while? Like what, a year? Because they have not been in a win now mode for much than a year. Magic have been a joke for the past 10 years, C2. Sorry to break it to you. And I mean, hey, my Bulls have, you know, I was a Bulls fan for like the past 10 years. They were a joke as well. I get it, C2. It's hard to cope. That's just why I switched to a better team. What the hell is that Lamar Jackson? I keep saying it, getting on a bunch of channels about it. No, see, I have no clue. And it's probably not going to be an actual edit. It's probably like some weird thing. So, yeah. One thing I do want to let y'all know. You all can, I don't know, flame me as much as y'all want for this. I've been flamed for it before. I don't care. I'm going to stand by this because this is what's correct to me. A lot of people always try and talk about, what is the best deodorant to match with your cologne? It's one deodorant. It works amazing year round. There's probably a 90% chance your fragrance has a note or a note like this in it. The deodorant that I'm talking about is Old Spice Captain. Straight up just smells like bergamot. What are the chances that the fragrance you're wearing, even if it's a cool weather fragrance, is going to have some form of citrus in it? Bergamot, mandarin, Sicilian lemon, any citrus that you can think of, and pretty much any smell that's kind of masculine is going to match with this smell. Now, I've been using Captain for years. It is like my go-to deodorant. It is my all-time favorite deodorant. It lasts a long time on me. I do not fuck with like those like white deodorant sticks. I'm a gel boy for my whole life. Also, antiperspirant. Wait, is this antiperspirant or is this just deodorant? This is just deodorant, but it's weird because, bro, I swear to God, every other deodorant I've used, even if it's an antiperspirant, I still sweat. This deodorant is literally like my holy grail. I love this. It lasts a long time. It's such a good fragrance, It's such a good deodorant. This is not a fragrance, guys. Please do not buy this and start putting it on your neck. But honestly, I just think that this one's good. I enjoy it. This is what I wear. Wear degree antiperspirant, basically works good, doesn't interfere with the smell of your cologne. Deodorant is Lume, non-scented, works for 72 hours. I've heard that Lume is good, but I've never tried them personally. And it's not expensive, so I just like it and wear it a lot. Exactly. I hate ads. That was not an ad. I actually did not get paid for that. I'm just trying to help people smell better, trying to give them a tip. And I'm trying to tell them, this is the deodorant I use. If you guys want to use it, use it. If you don't want to, you don't have to. But this is not an ad. Degree, black and white deodorant, awesome. I've never used Degree. Like, I've seen it a lot because Degree is like a pretty big brand. But I've never personally used them. I've really just kind of been like a Old Spice guy, like pretty much my whole life, honestly. Oh, okay, I subscribed. Hey, thank you, Leonard. If it works and smells good, I'll wear it. Exactly. And it's like, here's the thing. I don't get why so many people diss on like Old Spice deodorant and stuff like that. So many people, they're going to be like, oh, you have all this cologne and your colognes are just going to be absolutely ruined by wearing Old Spice. And it's like, really, if you have a deodorant or something that you prefer to wear or a cologne that you prefer to wear, everyone's going to have something to say about something. So like, wear what you want, dude. If you want to wear a specific deodorant and you like fragrances, wear that. If you want to wear a specific cologne, wear that. My dad used the black and white one. He used the one in the teal packaging. Another person named Mykah, I'm assuming says Mykah, just like me. Mykah Hudson, what's going on? Hit that like button, everyone. Yes, y'all, please hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Have I washed my ass today? No. So actually, a fun fact with fragrances is if you wear fragrances, they actually have alcohol in them. So you spray them on you and it kills all the bacteria. So you actually don't need to shower anymore. And we can just all wear cologne and just not shower anymore, guys. Yeah, to stop using white deodorants, I kept shedding all over my shorts. C2, how are you getting white deodorant stains on your shorts? Those are not deodorant stains, C2. Those are not deodorant stains. You just exposed yourself in this comment section. I do agree with you, however, in this hypothetical deodorant stains on your shorts. I do agree when I put on deodorant, like the white deodorant, I get it on my shirt, like the average person, not my shorts, C2. And that is definitely very annoying. And C2, I'm obviously just giving you shit. What's my newest cologne and deodorant? So, newest deodorant. I really don't switch up that much. I tried the reason why I was showing that is because I just got more. I tried Dr. Squatch last time for my new deodorant. Didn't really like it. My newest cologne, however, this is Paris Corner's Coconut Lagoon. To me, it's this like coconut lemony sunscreen vibe. First of all, I will say I absolutely love this bottle. I think it's a great looking bottle, great color. Now, Lagoon, you're talking kind of like a little like swampy body of water almost. And although this, doesn't really look like a lagoon, it definitely does give that kind of like still see-through but kind of like murky water vibe to it. So I mean, as far as kind of still matching up with that like lagoon-ish vibe, I think that they did it amazing and a great fragrance for sure. Use a sport one because I'm always running around. All right, y'all, let me know. And when you guys are getting a deodorant, are you just getting a deodorant or are you getting an antiperspirant as well? For me, the one I use, it's not an antiperspirant, but I really don't like sweat that much when I use this deodorant. I know some people are like, hey, I hate antiperspirants because of the aluminum in it and how it can like block your pores and stuff like that. For the most part, I try to avoid antiperspirants. But what are your thoughts on that? Not much. I didn't know your name. My name, if it's the same, well, if your name is Mykah, then we have the same name. My name is Mykah. Just recently switched to Old Spice deodorant, gel one, Fiji, better than Degree in my opinion. Fiji just like smells good. Like even like Old Spice like body washes and stuff still smell good. I don't know what the sport does, but you wear it whenever you're doing sports. Do you make cologne? I don't make cologne. I can make cologne if I want to. Like I have the stuff to. I wouldn't say I fell out of love with like making fragrances, but I'm just not at a point where I'm really like smart enough to really know what I'm doing. And also in the end, I don't think I'd really want my own fragrance brand just because I'd rather like just review fragrances and not, have like be insanely busy with like a fragrance brand. But maybe I could start it back up when I am older, opinion on Ojon by PDM. Ojon's good. Corn. I love Corn. Jonathan Davis. What's the best deodorant, spray or stick? Stick, easy. Now here's the thing. If you have to use a spray deodorant, it's not going to be the end of the world. Don't spray it on your neck. Just spray it in your armpits. You'll be fine. But try and get a stick deodorant if you can. Never thought of meeting another person named Mykah on here. It's not a very common name. And then especially like my spelling and your spelling as well. Because the traditional way for at least a guy is Micah. And mine is Mykah. Our names are like the exact, except obviously I just had the H at the end of mine. But yeah, mine is like the way that you would spell Mykah if it was a girl's name, which I think is kind of interesting. Ball Tongue or Clown probably. Yes, do you love Corn's favorite song? Just really like the album. What brand stick? For me, I use Old Spice. Some people will try and diss on Old Spice. I think Old Spice is good. Try and go with one of the gel ones if you can find it. Now, it really is preference. Some people will say the gel ones last longer. Some people will say the, like the white deodorant sticks will last longer. So like, I mean, I don't know. It's really personal preference. I prefer a gel one. You should make cologne. I thought you were advertising it. I was like, okay, cool. See, no, like I did, and I was like kind of trying to make my own for a while, but like it's a lot of money, it's a lot of time, and for me, I'm 16 years old. I don't have that much money. I have time, but I'd rather just like hang out with my girlfriend and shit like that, right? And like do stuff that I'm happy with. I don't get done with, and I'm like, oh wow, I got like nothing done, right? Because that was a big thing. I'd go in to like tweak the fragrances, retry the fragrances. I'd have to wait 2 weeks to test them again, and then they'd be like, they wouldn't be that good. They wouldn't be bad, but they wouldn't be that good. And I'd be like, okay, great. Now I just wasted 2 weeks, right? Use Old Spice body wash too, using Dr. Squatch coconut castaway. One was amazing. Body wash just lasts longer. Why I went to Old Spice, exactly. How to spray deodorant when you were 9. Sprayed it on your shirt. White stains your shirt, not like that, the deodorant stains. Are you sure, Tyler? Can I see the collection? Yes, you can see the collection. Let's see. I'll put this up and I will flip this around. Hold on. Just got Versace Huas. Are they real parfum strength, or do you think they just say that? So when you're talking parfum, eau de parfum, you have to actually, like you genuinely have to be honest with that. So when you look at Huas, it should say eau de parfum. So the oil concentration in this is going to be like 15%, right? So yes, it will be eau de parfum concentration. Now, chances are, if you just got it and you are getting a new batch, it's not going to be that strong. Now, like the batch I have, it's an April of 2023 batch. It's pretty strong for me. I get good longevity, good projection. And let's see, I will show the cologne, the collection in a second. I just want to catch up on these comments. What's important about deodorant? Make sure there's no aluminum in it. That's what's not good for you. Well, and here's the thing: the aluminum is the only thing that, like, literally, the aluminum is what stops you sweating. Now, some people like it, some people don't like it. I've used some like antiperspirants. I've never noticed anything bad with me. You know, I don't have breast cancer or anything like that. But you know, I'm sure over prolonged use of anything over life will mess with you. Cologne. I'm gonna be 80 and I'm gonna die from like alcohol poisoning. I'm never gonna drink alcohol when I'm older, right? Because it's just gonna be all this cologne going into my skin. Use cream on colognes, body wash, really good, not expensive. I agree. You still plan to start your own fragrance brand or just some type of other business? I mean, I think eventually, like, it definitely would be cool to have a, like, it would be cool to have a fragrance brand. However, is it feasible at whatever given point I do try and start it? That's just really what it depends on. Now, let's go to my collection, like I promised. So we're gonna just go row by row. So we have all my summer fragrance up here, top row. Now this isn't all of them. I do have some kind of mixed in, but I tried to put them all towards like one category. So all my summer fragrances are up here on this top one. Kind of all of my like year-round scents, still some summer fragrances mixed in here. Going down again, here is more of our like cool weather fragrances, special occasion fragrances. And then down here, just kind of some random ones, cheaper ones, not even bad ones, like, because I can look at this banger, 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 banger. There's a bunch of bangers in here, right? Um, and then down here, I kind of just have like some cheaper ones. Fendi says Spice Bomb at Summer's Bonkers. Well, this is Spice Bomb Night Vision, and it is actually not really spicy. It is a fresh fragrance. It's like really the only fresh fragrance Victor and Rolf have ever tried, have really made. This Spice Bomb Night Vision and the Eau de Parfum of Spice Bomb Night Vision. Wait, Parfum or Eau de Parfum? I want to say this is EDT. Yeah, this is EDT. So Eau de Parfum is another one of these that they made. So Spice Bomb, Night Vision, Eau de Parfum, fresh fragrances, nice green apple fragrances. You get some spiciness in there. So if you are looking for like a Spice Bomb, you can wear year round. You can wear in the warm weather, specifically warm weather, go Night Vision. But I think just generally the best all year round Spice Bomb would be like infrared, honestly. Hollis. Oh, this is not, what did I do? How do I fix this? What the fuck how do I fix this thing, dude? What the fuck did I press? Let's see. Oh, here we go. Bro, what I just did, what I do with my lips, I have no clue. Anyways, bro, what do you study? I don't study anything. I'm a high school student. Nice collection. Thank you, John Vaughn. Describe Lattafa Camera. Ooh, hold on. I almost missed my girlfriend's question. Y'all, Hollis is back in here. What's my favorite summer fragrance? So, that is such a good question. I think, honestly, my favorite summer fragrance as of right now, that's really tough because I have probably 5 or 6 that have just been like really heavy in my rotation, but probably YSL Myself. This one's probably my favorite summer fragrance as of right now. Just a great like year-round kind of scent. But I do want to highlight some other great summer fragrances. City Rhythm Redline 2654, 10 out of 10. Beau EDT, 10 out of 10. Game of Spades Full House, 10 out of 10. Miami Tropical Confessions, I mean, this one's still a great fragrance. Coconut Lagoon, 10 out of 10. YSL Myself, 10 out of 10. Bad Boy Cobalt, 10 out of 10. Both 10 out of 10s. 10 out of 10. Now, obviously, these fragrances aren't all 10 out of 10s. They're realistically like an average, 8.7 out of 10. But those are just like really all of my heavy hitter summer fragrances. All of the ones that I really love. Realistically, anything in this top row is going to be heavy in my collection, or in my rotation. But I would say if I really just had to give it to one, it would be YSL myself. Describe Kamarikawa. So, Latafa Kamarikawa. You get this coffee vibe. You get this sweet vibe. So, a lot of coffee and vanilla, a lot of cinnamon in there as well. Those are primarily like the three main notes that I really do get. Nice kind of like sweet, warm cinnamon coffee. Imagine like a spiced coffee, like a cinnamon spiced latte, like a cinnamon and vanilla latte or something like that. So my guest of the day, Santal 33. Diego, how's it going? Got Game Sweets Full House. Okay, that is phenomenal. 16 to 18 OKC up. I mean, y'all only up by 2 though, you know. Mike was in the Matrix. Yes, I was. King, what's going on? OKC about to whip Pacers. No, they aren't. Armani Profondo. Yes, I have Acqua di Gio Profondo right here. Beautiful fragrance. This is an amazing aquatic, citrusy, fresh kind of fragrance. Beautiful. Still holds on to that original DNA. You get this nice mineral opening. Very, very aquatic. In my opinion, this is the most aquatic Acqua di Gio out of all of them. Yo, Joel, why'd you skip? Who'd I skip? I didn't skip. I literally just answered your question. Armani I don't have Aqua Parfum. No, I did used to have it, but I don't have it anymore. Zaro Parfum or Zaro EDP Parfum. What would you say is the most overrated scent? Bleu de Chanel, easily. I mean, like, do Bleu de Chanel fragrances smell good? Yes. Do they smell innovative? No. Do they kind of smell overpriced for what they are? In my opinion, absolutely. Please review Mason Crivelli's new Neroli Nasimba. Never tried anything from Mason Crivelli, and you barely even... I've heard of them before, but honestly, not that much. Kamarikawa reminiscent to Zaro EDP in the black bottle? No, not at all. Try Janon Sport? Never heard of that. Halliburton Hurt? Well, I mean, there's still a chance that they still could, play. Once Game 7, especially finals, it's going to be a fight. Hugo, what's going on? Armani Stronger With You Intensely worth money. I think Stronger With You Intensely is probably worth the money, yeah. Yeah. I mean, no, actually, I don't think Intensely is worth the money. I think the EDT is worth it more than Intensely. I think the Parfum is worth it more than Intensely. And I think Absolutely is better than Intensely. The new batches of Intensely, because it's very different. If we're talking old batch of Intensely, to me, it's the EDT number 1 and old batch of Intensely number 2. The new batches of Intensely don't smell, like, they still smell good, but they just smell close to the EDT. I think at that point, if you're going to get a new batch of Intensely, just get the EDT. But honestly, I would recommend, like, if you are trying to go for, like, a really Stronger With You, something that, you're going to get a lot of compliments with, go Absolutely. Have you smelled Office for Men? I have not. Have I tried Bleu de Chanel Parfum? Yes, I've tried every Bleu de Chanel. Like, they all smell good, but they're just not insane to me. Absolutely has sexy vibes, more grown. Yes, that is the only thing. With Absolutely it's a very, like, boozy fragrance, and it has, like, this rum vibe. So if you don't like a more mature fragrance, it's not going to be good for you. What's my favorite fragrance? So I'd say probably my favorite fragrance at this moment would have to be YSL myself. However, I will say one that I definitely do see, really, like, becoming heavy in my collection, something that I am going to be wearing a lot, and I just got this one, Coconut Lagoon. Wow. What can I say about this one? I bought it because of the hype. I bought it because I've heard people, people that I'm close to say it's good. If I don't know if Grim's still in here, but Grim told me Coconut Lagoon smells like tropical Skittles with coconut. I'm pretty sure that's what he said. I could be mistaken. However, to me, it's this, like, sunscreen vibe. You get this immediate kind of, like, sour, like, lemon note in the opening, and then you get this, like, nice slight watermelon vibe, this coconut vibe. As it dries down, it's like there's caramel in this fragrance, there's vanilla in it. I don't really get, like, a sweet caramely vanilla dry down. I just get this, like, super nice Very, very nice, very elegant sort of sunscreen vibe with a lot of like lemon, this like sharp lemon and coconut. It is such a good fragrance. I do get a little bit of that watermelon in there as well, so it does just kind of add to that as well. So, Coconut Lagoon, if you're looking for a good cheap fragrance, I know John Vaughn said price of Lagoon. So I want to say I only paid like 24 or 26 bucks for this on Amazon because I had like a 20% off or something like that. But normally this is going to run you like 30 to 35 bucks, I would say. Now, like for me, I just bought this one off of Amazon. A lot of people might think that, you know, all of the fragrances off Amazon are fake. I don't think that they are fake. Like I've bought a decent amount of fragrances from Amazon, dupes, a designer. Like I haven't bought like a niche fragrance off of Amazon. But like I think Amazon's a great like website to buy off of for fragrances. Um, I don't know. I feel like Amazon gets such a bad rap, and my way that I really get around that is I only buy if it says shipped and sold by Amazon. So if it's like shipped and sold by like a random brand that like you can't even say the name or it's just kind of like a weird sounding brand, I normally never do it, and normally I never do it unless it specifically says shipped and sold by Amazon. So you know that, you know, those are legit. Bro, smell Zara Parfum now and give us first impression. Well, it's not my first impression, but it's a good like bourbon vanilla kind of fragrance. I have a little decant of it because I used to own it. It's a good fragrance. Yeah, I like it more than the Eau de, yeah, I like it more than the Eau de Parfum Intense. Fruit cocktail. No, I wouldn't say it's even like a fruit cocktail. Like, it really is, at least to me, just sunscreen, lemon, and like coconut. Like the three main things that I get. Now, I don't know. Definitely when this one does dry down, maybe I do get a little bit more of like maybe like tropical Skittle vibe, because I do remember I did about like 7 sprays and I had like sprayed it on my wrist. That's normally something I don't really do, but I had done like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I did 6 and then 7 sprays. And I just remember I was smelling it, and yeah, it was just kind of at that base, a lemony, coconutty sunscreen. But then I definitely did get not a gourmand vibe, but just like this just like alluring, sweet, seductive vibe from the dry down. Last question, is Nutino legit? Never heard of that. I would say if you want a good discounter, go Joma Shop. They're probably the best. Well, on pricing, they're pretty good. Shipping, they're not the best. Like, they will ship out your item, but it might take like a week or two for them to ship it out. Other than that, I think Joma Shop's a fantastic site. I honestly think a lot of these influencers, and here's the thing, when you see influencers talking about good sites, like some of them are going to be um like some of them will be receiving commission from Joma Shop, right? But a lot of these influencers I see that talk bad about Joma Shop, the other websites they're promoting, they have codes for, they have affiliate links for and stuff like that. So how are you going to be like, oh, they have the best prices when you're getting paid to be a partner with them? When you're, you know, you're getting paid. If people buy off your link, you're going to make money. That's the one thing that I hate. That's why you can't trust a whole lot of fragrance influencers. Now, me, like I've been sent fragrances before, but I still review everything legit as if I were to spend my own money on it. I will not let a brand, you know, tell me, oh, hey, we want to send you our fragrances, but you got to say a lot of good stuff, say this, say that. It's not how I roll. She buy Mont Blanc Explorer, saw it for 30 bucks at your Burlington. Depending on the size, if it's like a 3.4 ounce, I think that's a great deal. Any opinions on Coram by Puig? Never heard of Puig. Any Argos? No, I did try. I tried Triumph of Bacchus one time. I didn't think it was that good. Brian gonna try and deny. Say that eBay's better, exactly. Enjoying Full House. Thanks for the recommendation. Ooga Booga. No. Wait, is that what your name is? Is it Ooga Booga? It is. Yeah, it is Ooga Booga. Well, I hope you continue to enjoy it. I think it's a great fragrance. I love it. So that is another successful recommendation. Sounds like LeBeau then. No. It doesn't smell like LeBeau. It is literally just no, because to me, LeBeau, I don't get a sunscreen vibe. LeBeau, I just get a pure coat, like slight bergamot in the opening, so just kind of like a little bit of citrus in the opening. But pretty much with LeBeau, that's just a pure coconut bomb to me. Like a slight vanilla vibe. With this one, it smells, I don't know, it's hard to explain. This is one that, like, I guess if I try to explain it, it might seem like it smells like LeBeau. This does not smell like LeBeau. Right, you're talking coconut fragrances with these two. You're on, hold on, all I can smell is Full House. Yeah, no, because like with these, you're not on two opposite sides of coconut fragrances, but you're on the same side of coconut fragrances. You're just completely flipped around. With LeBeau, it's, that one to me is more of just this pure coconut, right? That coconut is there, and that is the main point. With Coconut Lagoon, right? Obviously, there's an emphasis on coconut. It has coconut in it. The name is Coconut Lagoon, so it has coconut in the name. With this fragrance, though, yes, the coconut is one of the biggest parts. However, it has that lemon note. It has that sunscreen vibe to it. Where LeBeau, much, it's really supposed to be like this, a coconut bomb. Coconut Lagoon, still a coconut bomb with a lot of other stuff mixed into it. Diesel Fuel for Life, yes or no, it's a hidden gem. No, never tried it. Ombre Leather. Ombre Leather is decent. I would say Ombre Leather Parfum is better than the original Ombre Leather, though. Brother, you brought Blue Seduction, but it's not long lasting. Blue Seduction. I'm assuming you're saying Guess Seductive Blue. Yeah, that's not really known to be like a strong fragrance. Now, it's not going to be like, it's going to be a better lasting fragrance than some other ones out there, but honestly, if you're looking for a better performer, just get a different fragrance at that point. Like, if you still want to go in that blue realm, go like Versace's Dylan Blue or something like that. You like 1 million fragrances? I like pretty much every 1 million I've smelled other than 1 million Lucky. I don't like 1 million Lucky. How is Hawass by Versace? Hawass is an absolutely great fragrance. It's a good, sweet, sexy, sugary fragrance, right? It smells like Invictus. If you smell Invictus, that's what it smells like. Still here, but I'm watching the finals. Let's go, King. Jesus and baseball, what is going on? But y'all, I am going to wrap it up here soon. I do have some stuff that I have to go do. So start putting in your guys' last comments, and I am going to get going. But let's see. This week I should go live. I don't know, because I haven't been like really per se busy, but I just like kind of end up being at my girlfriend's house pretty late into the night anyways. So by the time I get home, it's like 11 o'clock at night. Brother, I'm in college. Recommend me perfume under 3,000 ruble. I don't know how much a ruble is. Bro, what? I have no clue. Can you do another video on the new Zara fragrance? Can I do another video on the new Zara fragrance? I've never done a video on a Zara fragrance. What Zara fragrance? I have no clue. Is it the new like Zara Paradise, Zara Summer thing? I don't know. I know I've been seeing a comment on my channel. This person's been asking. I don't know if it's you or if it's someone else, but someone's been asking me to review like Zara Summer, something like that. I don't know. Peace, Mykah, Thunder in 7, C2, Pacers in 7. Okay, around $40. So $40. I mean, I will recommend the one that I just got that I'm pleased with, Coconut Lagoon. If you want like a good sunscreening coconut kind of fragrance, go with Coconut Lagoon. I think it's a beautiful fragrance, and USD that sits around 30 to 35. So you'll still have some wiggle room with 3,000 ruble. Maybe maybe with that extra money, that'll be the shipping cost or whatever it is. But y'all, I appreciate you all. I hope you all have a good rest of your day. Please make sure to drop a like and drop a sub if y'all have not already. Greatly supports the channel. Thank you all, everyone in here. Thank you guys. Have a good day. Peace, everyone.